of Isaac Jasper Adaka Boro.
Are the university doctors in court?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Head of the Department of Chemistry, first, Dr. Singh.
Dr. Singh!
Yes.
Are you a Christian?
I'm a Christian.
I swear by the name of God.
Swear by the name of God.
Evidence that I shall give.
The evidence I shall give.
The
Is the truth.
The whole truth.
The whole truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me.
So help me God.
My learned counsel, your witness, please.
Dr. Anderson,
Yes.
do you know this child?
Yes, he's Mr. Isaac Boro. Come here, but a graduate in my department.
What do you say of his character?
To the best of my knowledge, Isaac Boro showed good character when he was in university from 1961 to 1965.
Did Isaac Boro obtain a degree in chemistry?
Oh, Boro failed on his examination. Boro chose 3 subjects out of the 5 option hours during the sessional examination. But failed to obtain pass marks. All subjects are Oh, Boro was very intelligent, but he was a victim of ill health. Thank you.
My learned counsel, have you anything to say?
Nothing, Your Lordship.
You may step down.
Thank you, my lord.
Call for Dr. O'Hare.
Dr. O'Hare!
Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
I am a Christian.
Please hold this Bible in your right hand and say after me. I swear by the name of God.
I swear by the name of God
That evidence that I shall give.
that the evidence that I shall give
Shall be the truth.
shall be the truth,
The whole truth.
the whole truth,
Nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
My Lord, the witness is under oath.
My learned counsel, your witness, please.
Dr. O'Hare, do you know this child?
Yes. He is Mr. Isaac Boro, formerly an undergraduate at the University of Nigeria, Sudan.
What else do you know about him?
He was the president of the University Student Union. On December 14, 1964, Boro came complaining of extreme weakness, loss of appetite, and inability to do any work. I then sent him to the laboratory for a urine and blood test, then later confined him to bed to have a full rest while awaiting the laboratory test results. But I did not see him again, whether he was treated or not.
You did not treat him for mental illness?
Like I said, the university has more than 3,000 undergraduates to attend. I can't remember anything about my treatment. But from my file here, I can't find anything about my treatment.
Thank you, Doctor.
You all.
My learned counsel, have you something to say?
Nothing, Your Lordship.
You may step down.
Let them hang me. Let them hang me! Let them hang me! I am not afraid to die. I am an Ijo man. Let them hang me! There is something wrong with Nigeria, if I may be allowed to say. that there is scarcely mercy in whatever we do. Throughout our operations, we came across many people who could have been killed, but we took care not to kill unnecessarily. We even went out of our way to help people. The Niger Delta people have been agitating for a state of their own for some time now. This is not because they want power, but because the people on the land do not understand the peculiar problems of the river's people. I am not afraid to die. I am going. But my appeal to the Niger Delta people is not to resort to strife, because perhaps Nigeria may be better tomorrow.
I agree that your lordship is in a difficult situation. But I pray that the prevailing circumstances in the country should not mar the honorable independence of the judiciary. Is it true that since the trial of Boro started, several amenities have been approved for the Yenepa province? If that is true, I cannot therefore see any reason for sentencing Boro to death or punishing him in any form. I therefore pray, your lordship, to consider the points involved critically and set Boro free. Boro's case is exactly the same with that of the Negro leader, William Bill Ipton, the Vice President of the United States Progressives, who was arrested in January 1964 and freed on the 14th of March 1964 after a series of protests and demonstrations by millions of citizens in New York. The following are excerpts from Ipton's speech, and I quote, "You have judged me guilty, and have labeled me criminal and also dangerous. I have been found guilty for agitating against the conditions that my people are forced to live on in New York and all over the country. I have been found guilty for organizing an left community against the police brutality that has supported the target of hundreds of years. I have been found guilty for standing up for the rights of all men against the system of exploitation of man by man. I have been found guilty of proclaiming that capitalism is an oppressive system and that socialism is the only solution for mankind to live in peace and harmony. I have been found guilty of asking the question of black boys and men, what are you doing in the newest army? Fighting foreign tribes who engage in battle against the same government that is oppressing us. Is it in your interest to kill and be guilty to support a racist government? If these are the crimes that I have been found guilty of, then I am guilty of self-attack. In fact, I am going to be guilty of these crimes as long as these conditions exist. And I am going to fight against these conditions as long as there is breath in my body. As Boro said, he was out for the politicians who eventually the Nigerian army also rose against. My lord, I am not inclined in introducing sentiment into this case. But nevertheless, you may like to hear the meaning of the name Isaac Boro, as the freedom fighter Mr. J.D. Ayakroma puts it. Your freedom is my life ambition. S, success is the ability to sustain ambition. A, achievement is concrete plan. A man's genuine act of nationalism. C, could lead to the freedom of a people. B, brothers and sisters. O, of all the demands that we are making. R, river state creation is foremost. O, God of all oppressed people. L, be just to unite. From this, I mean from this tent we see that Boroism has become a well-rooted philosophy that no one does to tamper with. The ideals are a peaceful people. For anyone to say that Boro and his men rose against the present military government will be mere wickedness. I pray your lordship to set Boro and his men free. I rest my case.
My learned counsel, have you anything to say?
Yes, Your Lordship. As we all go through painful experiences, and like the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the Nobel Prize winner, that freedom is not voluntarily given by the oppressor,